Do, 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 do. She don't like nobody. Nobody but me. Ah. All right. Who is here? Once you're here, say hello. Let's send out some message here. Let's see. Once you're here, man, guys, just say hello. She don't like nobody. We gonna have some fun tonight. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, now I remember. I haven't done live in a long time, guys. I feel like I'm lost. Ooh. Ba, 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 da. All right, since you're here, y'all, whoever is there, listen, hello everybody. How are you guys doing, man? Long time not see. I'll be doing some lives tonight, yo. I haven't done lives in a long time. Well, I did one earlier today. I actually was doing live a little bit earlier today with my boy, and I feel like, you know what, hey, I actually was doing that on Instagram. So I feel like doing some live today. So we're gonna do some live today. That's the way it is. So once you're here, say hello. Sarah's in the building. Sarah is in the building. Harsh is in the building. What's going on, Skip? What's going on, buddy? How are you doing, man? Happy New Year. I see, Sarah, you fulfill your promise. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Sarah. Oh. Sarah's in the building, y'all. Good to see Sarah here. How are you all doing? What's going on, Harsh? What are you up to, man? What's going on, Taylor? Sarah, I'm proud of you, man. You came through for me, y'all. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Sarah. Anybody who want to come up on screen with me, you actually can. I just need to probably send you the screen via email. I think that's how it works. She don't likes nobody. Let's remove that. What do you, Sarah? You were supposed to be drinking wine, so you better go grab some wine. We talked about this earlier, Sarah. You better go grab some wine. Sarah, we spoke about this earlier. What's going on? We spoke about this, Sarah. I'm disappointed. Sarah, go and grab your wine, Sarah. We spoke about this, remember? Now you come to the party without wine? Really? You only have cooking. What is cooking wine? What is cooking wine? Sarah, you're killing me. Sarah says she only have cooking wine. Man, that is too funny. Too funny. That is too funny, Sarah. Sarah says she only have cooking wine. Seriously, you only have cooking wine, man. That's the funniest thing I've heard. You too funny, girl. Sarah, do you want to come up on the screen, Sarah? I can send you an invite. We're supposed to be having a conversation here, remember? So I can send you an invite. As long as you're not shy, you can come up on the screen. So just like how just like how you were seeing me, I can see you also. Sarah says you only have, what is cooking wine, by the way? I didn't even know what is cooking wine. That is too funny. Sarah says she have cooking wine. Yo, Harsh, you still in the building? What's going on, what's going on, buddy? I hope you're staying all fit and ready for the cricket season, yeah. I hope you've been exercising, buddy. I'm just trying to share out this screen. I'm trying to share this out, you know. Gotta get some people up in the joint. So also you also can help and share this out for sure. Let's see if I know what I'm doing. Yo, what's going on, broski? What's popping? How you doing? What's up? What's up? Oh, Revel is in the building, yo. Long time, Revel. Long time. What's happening? Happy New Year. Revel is in the building, yo. Yeah, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Long time. Hope you're doing well, man, and staying safe, you know. Hope you are doing well and staying safe. You know how we do. Good, just premiering on a DOC joint. All right, cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. It's always a pleasure to have a brother in the building, yo. Rebels in the building, y'all. Give me a minute, I'll be back. Sarah is in the building. Whoa, thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Sarah is in the building, y'all. Revel. They banned my main channel, bro. Keep in touch, player. Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Sarah is here. Thank you, Sarah. Very much appreciate that, y'all. Sarah all the way in New York State, y'all. Sarah in the building, y'all. Yeah, we're just having some fun here, man. Celebrating, you know. I mean, I think I hit 21K yesterday, and I think that was a step in the right direction. So, you know, Why not celebrate with the people? You know what I'm saying? Sarah, do you want to come up on the screen? I can send you an invite. Sarah, I can send you an invite. Very much appreciate that. Yeah, Revel, man. Sorry to hear that, man. But what happened? Why did they ban the main channel, though? Sarah, you're the best, y'all. Sarah is the best. Sarah in the building. Yeah, I want to see your bedtime facial. I want to see that. Sarah in the building. I want to see your bedtime facial on, Sarah. What's going on? You need to show us this, Sarah. Don't be hiding, Sarah. Come on. Sarah, don't be hiding from us, yeah? Okay, so Rebel, you gotta go. All right, man, everybody. It's always a pleasure to have you around, man. Thank you very much for dropping in. You know, we appreciate you. At TPN, you know, you're a brother, yo, from another mother. You guys, Sarah doesn't want to see us. Want us to see a facial, yeah. Like, come on, don't be hiding from us. Why are you hiding, Sarah? Sarah, you running from us, Sarah? Sarah doesn't want us to see the mask, you know. Sarah, you too funny, y'all. Some other time? All right, some other time. I got you. I got you. It's all good. It's all good. Listen, guys, if you're here, please share the screen. Let's get some more people up in here. My man loves me in the building, yo. What's going on? I am good, yo. How are you doing? I'm awesome, yo. My man loves me. That's a really nice name, yeah. How are you doing? Listen, once you're here, make sure you say where you're from. If you're from Canada, Toronto, America, New York, wherever, say where you at, you know. So, hey, so we can give you a shout out, y'all. We are just here. I'm just celebrating, y'all. It's my celebratory live, y'all. We celebrating 21K, yo, subscribers. That's what we're doing. He did love me at one time. What happened? What happened? What did you do or what did he do? Hana Kana. Well, I hope I pronounced that right. Hana Kana. What's going on? What's up? What's up? How are you doing? Oh, you're Guyanese all the way in Toronto. All right. I was good to him and he was an evil. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Once you're here, yo, hit the like button also. You know what I mean? Tap the like button. We are celebrating. Again, Sarah's in the building. Sarah, thank you very much for your token. We appreciate that for sure. Oh, I think I know who. Oh, yes, I can see it from this account. What's going on? I'm trying to pronounce your name. Jeffrey is in the building. What's going on, Jeffrey? Big up, Jeffrey is in the building, yo. Samantha Maxwell is in the building. What's going on, Samantha? Miss Maxwell is in the building, yo. Jeffrey, my boy, man, my main dude, yo. What's going on, buddy? I know Jeffrey is also in Toronto. Well, Jeffrey is in somewhere in Canada. Yes, and once you're here, man, hit that like button. I'm just relaxing. It's like celebrating 21K. I made a promise that I was gonna be on live tonight, so I'm fulfilling my end of the bargain because I don't want to be in trouble with Sarah, y'all. You know what? Let me pin Sarah. Let me see how to do this. I gotta pin Sarah on here. Let me see how to do it. Let's see how to do that. Yep. Nah. Anybody who want to come up on the screen, yo, I can also send you the link, right, to StreamYard, and you can come up on the screen. We can have a conversation. Don't be afraid. If you want to come up, you know who this be? Yes, Miss Daly. I know who this be. Miss Daly. Hey, Jeffrey, listen, we can have any topic you want. Listen, I can send you the screen. I can send you the link, Jeffrey, to your email, and I can get you up on the screen. We can have any conversation tonight. We are also celebrating because I just hit 21K subscribers, y'all. So, you know, I'm celebrating. So we're gonna talk about anything you want to talk about tonight. We're gonna touch everything. Jeffrey, send me your email. I will. What's your email, Jeffrey? I will send to you. Sure, get him on. If you can get him on, sure, Miss Maxwell. We can get him on. If you can get him on here, get him on here. I have some questions for him too. I have some questions for him about Miss Maxwell. Listen, anybody want to come up on the chat, send me your email address. I'll send you the link and you'll be able to be live on screen with me, okay? Sarah, can you explain more about your other channel? Sure, I can do that. So Sarah, the name of my other channel is the Official Prince Network. No, the Official Prince TV. I do a lot of vlogs on there, pranks, you know, a lot of different entertainment. Anytime you want to be entertained, sure, I can. Yeah, send me your email. I'll send you the link so you can be up on screen. My man loves me. Send me the link. Send me your email and I'll send you the link. All right. Don't be shy. Yeah. So Sarah, that's what this particular channel is all about. Reaction videos and all that. That's what I do mainly on this channel. My other channel is more entertaining, you know, pranks and all that good stuff, vlogs and all that stuff, you know. And I have some other stuff coming up the pipeline, but you know, as time goes, I will share it with you all. I will share it with you all. What are you shy about? Come on, we're just having conversations. Let's make it, come on, let's make it, we can make this thing very interesting. Just send me your email. Jeffrey can send me your email. My man loves me one can send me your email. Anybody who want to send their email, and you guys can be up in the screen and we can have a conversation, man, face to face. We can talk about anything. No need to be shy at all. No need to be shy. Jeffrey, I'm waiting for your email. I'm hoping that Sarah is gonna come up just now, you know. And thank you again, Sarah. Sarah just donated $20 to my channel for getting to 21K. We appreciate you, Sarah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you. Samantha, if you want to come up on screen, you can also. And I cannot pronounce Hanayakana something, something, something. That name is hard to pronounce, y'all. That is too funny. I know, right? Everybody is being shy. I don't know why. I don't know why. Why are they being shy? That is too funny. Maybe you, saying you're not afraid to dance in front of company, you can come up. How about that? Hana Yakana. I'm just ruining this name, man. Why you guys have to have such difficult names? Once you're here, don't listen. Remember to hit that like button, okay? Make sure you're liking the. Make sure you're liking the screen. Once you're here, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. You know, give the live stream a thumbs up, y'all. How about you send your email address? What are you waiting for? You guys afraid to come up on screen and talk? Like, really? It's just me and the millions around the world. But we only have 7 people here anyways. There's nothing to be afraid of. Nothing to be afraid of all at all. That is too funny. You're too funny, y'all. Too funny. You guys are too shy, man. Come on. All right, let me send it to Jeffrey, man. You guys are too shy. Look, let me get Jeffrey up on here. Okay, let me get Jeffrey up on here. I know. Let me get Jeffrey up on here because I don't know what you guys shy about. Hey, Dina is in the building. How are you doing? Did I pronounce it right? Dina? Did I pronounce that right? I hope. I'm good at messing people's names up. I've been doing it all night. You vote for Sarah with the mask on. I told Sarah to get on here. jledger@yahoo.com. So let me send Jeffrey an invite. All right, Jeffrey, I just sent you check your email, Jeffrey. You should be able to get up now. Yes, Jace, check your I hope I didn't miss anything. I just sent you the invite. Did you get it? Let's see. Really, Samantha? Really? Gonna be a professional spectator? I mean, I am sipping cooking wine. What is cooking wine? Could someone tell me what is cooking wine that Sarah is sipping on? What is cooking wine? Jeffrey, let me know if you get the link, buddy. Yeah, we're gonna strike up a topic. I'm just waiting for Jeffrey to get on. So me and Jeffrey are gonna have some good conversations, man. You guys are too shy. As soon as Jeffrey get up on the screen, we're gonna have some conversations. As soon as Jeffrey get here, we're gonna have some conversation. I don't know what you guys are shy about. Come on, I'm waiting for you to jump on. Once you do, I'm commenting. We did it, Joe. I'm waiting for Jeffrey, y'all. Jeffrey, let me know you got let me call him. Shouldn't be that hard, you know? Let me call Jeffrey, see where he's at. I know, Jeffrey, you're waiting. Everybody's waiting on you, Jeffrey. Where you at, Jeffrey? Jeffrey, all you gotta do is click on the link that I sent you. Let me send the link to myself so I make sure it's working. He gotta get fly. I know. That's what he's doing. Let me send it to myself and make sure it's working. How about that? That's what we gotta do. Jeff is powdering up, y'all. You gotta put on his foundation and stuff like that, you know? So you click on the link. It's actually easy. So this is just a test to see if it's working. So I'm still waiting for Jeffrey. This is exactly how it will work. See that? This is an example. So that's what it looks like, okay? So I'm still waiting on Jeffrey. Yes, well, while Jeffrey is getting ready, okay, let's talk, man. Let's talk. Guys, once you're here, make sure you hit that like button, okay? Make sure you're liking up the chat, all right? Who did I miss so far? Let's see if I miss anybody before I start up a conversation. Anna is in the building. What's going on? Feature Japanese, then click. Esmil feature Japanese, then click. What's going on, Anna? Okay, so yes, Jeffrey. See that? Jeffrey is up now. Look at that.
Hey, I'm on TV.
Look at that. Jeffrey's in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Give Jeffrey a round of applause, y'all.
I'm on TV, man. What's up? I'm on TV.
I noticed that. Nothing made it to the chat. Everybody
I
was
mean,
wondering where you at.
I'm live, man.
All the ladies say you were putting
I,
on your makeup and stuff like that. That's good.
no, no, man. I had some technical difficulty trying to log in. It was telling me I need some type of access. But this is
Mm.
great, man. It's great. It's great to be on live with the man with 21,000 subscribers, man.
Hey, thank you very much, man. I am, I'm trying to
Congrat-
keep up with you guys.
Yeah, congratulations, man. That's a milestone, man.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you need a glass of Marby for that, man, to drink.
I think you must get some wine. Join the party. You need to get some wine, buddy. You need to get some wine.
Let me get my waitress. My bartender around here. Can I have a glass of wine?
This guy have a bartender. Look.
Hey, bartender, get me a glass of wine, please.
No, man, have a bartender. Listen, man, I want to be like Jeffrey when I grow up, man. He was a bartender. Look at that.
I know, man. I know. I just living the life, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's Saturday night, man. It's a good night to relax and talk and chat.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. I promised my fans I was going to be up here for a little bit tonight, because I haven't done lives in a long time, so.
That's great, man. That's great. Yeah, it's all about social media now, right?
Hey, man, you might as well jump on it. That's the route everything has taken right now.
Yeah, that's one of the positive things that came out of COVID.
Oh yeah, for sure. How Jeffrey? How you been handling the COVID? I don't know if it's lockdown where in your city, but I know in Toronto there's a lockdown. So how you been handling the COVID? And guys, you can trip in anytime you want to say something. Just let me know. Anybody who want to come up on the screen also, you guys, I can just send you the link and we can add, I think, about 3 or 4 people up in here. Okay. So
it is. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I am okay with the lockdown because it's actually for our own good. So I just have to adhere to the protocols and keep the family safe and try. Just I only go out when necessary, like groceries or any urgent. But one of the negatives from the lockdown is that I miss the gigs, man. I miss the practice. I mean, it's kind of hard. You feel kind of bored as a musician, and you can't get to really gig or practice. That's one of the negative. But otherwise, the positives of it is that you get a lot of time to to like do some additional learning or do some other thing that you always wanted to do. So it's good and bad, but I'm just just taking it one stride at a time and hoping for the best.
yeah.
Hoping for the vaccine to come. I'm kind of waiting in line, right? I don't want to be last in the line. I'm waiting in line to get my vaccine, man.
Okay, so listen, let me touch on that because I know a lot of people has been saying, a lot of people has been kind of questioning this this vaccine stuff because I mean, according to what the people are saying before, vaccine take a long time to kind of really come together with all the testings and stuff like that. But this particular vaccine, I mean, there's a fast track on it. You know what I mean? So to that, you say what?
Well, I'm not Dr. Fauci, but what I can say is that there's been a lot. I'm not surprised that this vaccine has been advanced so fast because a lot of countries they put a lot of funding into it because this COVID affected the whole world, so they had a lot of funding and incidentally, they were testing with this RNA vaccine all the time, right? So
Okay.
with all the funding, I'm not surprised. I wouldn't say because it came so fast it means that it's not good. They have lots of funding, more development, technology, and more wisdom, and we should be thankful that it came, right? So it's gonna make a difference.
Okay. While we are discussing, I want to make sure I'm reading the chat, make sure everybody's here, their voice has been heard. So someone says Jeffrey bartender put him on the couch after this.
I'm still waiting for my wine, man. Bartender's probably under lockdown.
Okay, so Cyrus say I don't mind at all, but the low key, but I'm low key antisocial, so I'm good. My stuff is here at home. So some people just don't mind being at home. Um, let's see here. Someone want you to explain, Jeffrey, or want us to explain. What do you mean when you say the lockdown is for who's good? So could you explain that? Just get. I will kind of chip in after for sure.
Well, I mean, when I said lockdown is for your own good, I mean we have heard from the experts. I am not gonna like play a doctor or a healthcare worker, but from what I've read and what I've seen worldwide, globally, this thing is not no joke. And based on even the current strain that they have now, it's so easy to catch this virus. So by staying away and staying put and only going outside for necessity, it's it's for your own good. I mean, because you don't want to go out and expose yourself and then go home and expose this disease to your family and relatives.
Mm-hmm.
So when I said lockdown is for your own good, I'm talking health wise. Of course, there are some other things like the economic disadvantage where people are not getting to go to work and they're not making money. Some people lost their jobs.
Yeah.
Those are some negatives, right? So
Mm-hmm.
when I said for your own good, I mean health wise, for your own physical, because once your life is gone, I mean, until eternal times, it's not coming back, right? So you have to preserve your life. Jobs and money and other material things, they're just not as important as your life. So for
Mm-hmm.
your own good, that's why I said the lockdown is a wise thing. So that's the only
Okay.
help I
All
have.
right. Before I add to that, let me just make sure I'm going through the chat. The la da 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 da. Let's see here. How do they not have a vaccine for a released virus? Shake hand. Hey Margot, how are you doing? Good to see you, Margot. The pandemic is not killing people. If they had a flu ever, you can handle COVID. So someone is saying if you ever had the flu before, you more than likely your body is capable of handling COVID. Uh, and someone else is calling it's not a pandemic; they're calling a plandemic. But I
I don't.
understand. I understand what Jeffrey is saying. Based on the information that's been released from the medical experts, that based on that information, you should stay indoors and not go outside unless it's for some sort of necessity. And but that's so. And obviously, your life is the most important thing. So, in as much as Jeffrey, you were saying that a lot of people lost their jobs, which is very unfortunate, and one of the negatives that we are really struggling to handle at this point. In saying all that, if you don't have your life, there's no recovery of jobs, there's no recovery of family life, and all that stuff. So I totally understand what you're saying. I have my personal belief about this pandemic or pandemic. But at the same time, what I say is not gospel, people. Okay? What Jeffrey say also is not gospel.
Exactly, exactly.
Use your common sense at the same time.
Yeah, because we are not experts, right? We are just we don't have any medical expertise and so on. We're just talking from common sense point of view. I mean, and there are a lot of people who are thinking this is conspiracy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to dispute them. Everybody has a right to believe what they want to think, but
Mm-hmm.
you have to have wisdom in life sometimes. And I always ask the question: why would the government and people plot to do this? What's the benefit? I mean, why would they want to plan and say, all right, it's fake and let's get the whole world under lockdown? I don't
Well,
think.
for me, what I find strange, Jeffrey, for me, and guys, I'm gonna come to the chat just now. Okay, what I find a little bit strange, Jeffrey, is that the whole world is being affected by a virus at the same time. This is not just one country, two country. Like you're talking about globally, land. We think about the global aspect of it, and the land mass that you're talking about globally. I just find it strange. That's just my personal opinion. That globally, a virus has affected the whole world at the same time. I find that very strange.
Yes, it is. It is strange. I mean, I also find that very strange, right? But the reality is reality.
We
It
never
is.
had that before.
So the only conspiracy theory I might want to say that I
Hmm.
don't know. It could be some kind of leaks, but I don't know that's caused it. But to say that it doesn't exist, I don't. I don't. I would not endorse to say it does not exist. How it got there, I don't know. But something happened.
And that's what I believe. I believe that. Sorry to cut you. I believe there is a virus and it's been tampered with.
Yeah,
That's what
exactly.
I believe. That's what I believe. Okay,
Exactly.
let me just read through the chat here. Hey, wifey can come and join us at any time. You know.
Why we always have good comments, eh?
I know. I know. I know. Okay, so let me see what I miss. Let me see. I just want to go to the chat. Lots of doctors on this live. No, we're not doctors, man. We just have opinions. Just our opinion, Miss Maxwell. Sarah said the virus is very serious. Some of our family have been affected by it. A family friend lost a daughter 40 years old. Sorry to hear that, and our condolences, of course, goes out to that your friend's family for sure. We are very so sorry to hear that. Um, Someone say, I beg to differ. I know otherwise. Hey, my man loves me. If you beg to differ, please share your comments, man. We want to hear. Nobody is coming for you at home if you make a comment, or you don't have to worry about that. So our prayers goes out to Sarah and family for sure, okay?
Yep.
All right, yes, continue, Jeffrey.
Yeah. So there are a lot of positives. I mean, there are a lot of questions surrounding this COVID. But if you reason about it, there are a lot of good that came out of the whole pandemic too. I found some of the positives. People get a chance to spend a lot of more time with their family, to unite and to share the love, and some
Mm-hmm.
people get an opportunity to learn a second skill. To You always wanted to, if whether or not you wanted to learn to play a piano, or you wanted to do a course, you had a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
Like me, got the opportunity to work from home,
Okay.
which I know will be the norm going forward. Um, and you spend less in some case now. You're able to save more money, to, like, maybe you wouldn't be spending and going the mall so often, and so on. Those are some positives, but of course the negatives in this case outweigh the positives, because
Mm-hmm.
of the economic loss to society. The mental stress, that's another thing that we need to talk about. That's one of the most negative. um, the feeling of loneliness, people who live by themselves, and people who are not used to who are used to socialize. I
Mm-hmm.
could imagine how anxious and how lonely they are. So these are some of the negatives. So you just have to weigh the negatives and the positives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
um,
and let's touch that a little bit, right? Well, you touched two important points there. So let's deal with one and two in the same order that you have really brought it forth. So the first one, you mentioned how this is a time where you can get to learn new skill. If you no matter
yep.
what you wanted to learn to do, this is an opportunity. You're not that busy as before. Now, before
Yes.
people used to always complain that they're busy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Now
exactly.
you have a lot of time on your hand where you can utilize that time to learn different things. I remember my friend was saying she want to learn keyboard, so she can learn keyboard. Myself, I want to get back on my bass. We were talking earlier today. And
Yeah,
you were
yeah,
saying you can learn. You can. So that's another thing. That's something to take into consideration for sure. But most importantly, you just touch on, and I touched on this a few months ago with a couple of my colleagues when I was saying, like, wait, listen, people in general, we're not accustomed to being locked up. This is not
yep,
this is not people who's accustomed to being in jail. We're not
yep,
accustomed to being incarcerated. And there are people, I have friends who, their families lost their because they were sick, and
yep,
then you lock up that same sick person from going outside, getting fresh air and all that stuff, and they not getting accustomed to that norm of life, and they passed away. You understand? So these are things. Stress is killing people for sure.
yeah,
People are losing their homes, and because if you don't have jobs, you can't pay for mortgage, you can't pay bills. If one thing have not slowed down, bills are still coming. You still have your mortgage to pay, I mean, I know the government give a little bit of leeway on some things,
Yeah.
but at the same time, there are other people, man. Like, imagine you have a mortgage that's 20 something thousand, 20 something hundred a month, and the government is giving you 2,000. You're not working. I mean, you can't even take care of a lot of things. The car payments and stuff is still there. The insurance for both house, vehicles, medical insurance, everything is still there. You still got to pay. So, I mean, I can see why people are really being stressed out.
Yeah, it's a difficult time for people,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes I think about those people, especially who are living by themselves.
Yeah.
You can't even visit them,
Mm-hmm.
and it kind of adds to their whole loneliness and their stress, anxiety level. And even in general, human beings are social beings, right? We as you mentioned before, we like to interact, we like to like have our house parties, hang out and hang out on the block like back in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And because of the pandemic now, it's like I can't even shake and hug somebody, man.
I can't even tell
I
us
miss
I have somebody.
I miss those times, man.
No, that's for sure, man. Like, I mean, you might have to bunk somebody. That's what the new thing now, elbow. It's an elbow thing. You know what I mean? Let me just read through some of the comments here. I don't want to miss anyone comments. Let's see here. I do believe there's a virus, but I also believe that it didn't come out of thin air. And that's the same thing I was saying just now, that I think there is a virus, but it's been tampered with. I'm feeling the same way. Let me see. What about people whose homes are in foreclosure and have lost their livelihood? And that's something I just touched on just now. That it's crazy. This is crazy times, man. It's crazy times. Suicide is up. Elderly people are also suffering from isolation. Yes.
Yep.
I just believe there are agendas being pushed under the guise of pandemic. Sadly, we the people suffer from the interim. Let's see here. How is this helping people? The flu kills the same amount of people each year. So I'm not understanding people had to compromise immune system from jump. Margot said, I have never taken the flu shot and I will never be taking the vaccine. Don't worry, Jeffrey is already going to be taking the vaccine. He's taking one for the team.
Yeah, I'm in line. I'm in line. Prince, anything that reduces the severity of any sickness, I'm in for it. I know one time I had like maybe last year I had the flu or something, and it was so, because I didn't take the flu shot, and it was so terrible, man. It's like it was one of the worst. I don't know if at that time it was COVID, but yeah, last year before this.
You probably had COVID and didn't know, Jeffrey?
Well, I don't know, but like last year or November, I don't know, because it's in March, not last year, the year before, 2019.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why anything that reduces the severity, any vaccine that does that, I'm in for it.
I hear you.
You can be sick. I'm not saying that you won't get sick, but at least it reduces the whole severity of it, and
Mm-hmm.
your healing process will be much faster. It's not 100% like anything in successful. So
yeah,
we just have to trust, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's see. Let's continue reading here. I've never taken the flu shot, and I will never. One thing, I've taken the flu shot. I remember taking the flu shot, and I never had the flu, but eventually I get the flu about a couple days after.
But it didn't stay long. Did it stay long?
No, I don't think so.
Right. If you didn't take it, maybe you would have been sick all now still, right?
What? No, man, I have a strong immune system. Margot said, my mom passed on Christmas, and I probably wouldn't have let her take it. She lived until age 94, and I hope I can live longer. Oh, age 94. Well, damn, that's a blessing.
Yeah, long life.
That's a long life for sure.
Life.
But our condolences to you. No matter how old someone died, that a loved one died, is still, they're not gonna be around. So you will certainly miss that such a loved one.
That's true.
Miss Maxwell say agenda are always being pushed, whether COVID exists or not. True.
Yep.
It's a great opportunity to become creative, and that's something we just touched earlier for sure, Jeffrey and I. That utilize the opportunity to be creative, not only in different in making money. Like sometimes there's a lot of stuff that we want, and that's why a lot of things are even going online now. Like
Yeah, we're
we're
based.
talking about this, Jeffrey, because a lot
Yep.
of time we'll be a lot of do. Jeffrey does teaching also. Myself does teaching music also, and we more cater for in school before. Now we have to kind of broaden our horizon and think, hey,
Yep.
let's do this online,
Yep.
right? So that's for sure.
Okay.
It's an opportunity for us to really be creative.
Yeah.
Creative when you can't work or have nowhere to sleep. Oh man, oh that's
I know it's but the government is trying, governments globally are trying their best to help with, like, they're helping some small businesses to retain their workers by giving funds. They're helping with small business loans.
yeah,
They're still,
subsidies and stuff like that.
yeah.
What's your thoughts on what? I know the government here is doing a few things. I don't know how knowledgeable you are on what they're doing for some of the local businesses here, small businesses, and even bigger businesses that's even been affected. I mean, obviously the smaller business from the jump because they are quote unquote small, right? But I don't know if you have any information, Jeffrey, concerning even people here who are business people, and is there anything that they can do on their end? Do you have any information that you can kind of educate them about?
Well, outside, I mean, there are several programs that the government have in place. I don't know all the specifics, but I can speak generally. Like, I know, like, there's the $2,000 payment that they give the employers
Mm-hmm.
so that they can keep paying their staff. For small businesses, I think there's a 40,000 loan that you can get from like banks and credit unions and so on, and you won't have to pay back until a certain number of time.
Okay, okay.
And I think recently I heard there's some special allowance now for businesses that can't pay the bills, whether it's Hydro or Enbridge and so on.
Mm-hmm.
They can apply for certain benefits and reliefs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if you go to the government of Canada website, you'll see all the programs that are geared economic stimulus for the sector and for individuals. Yes, so they could just visit that site.
And get information. All right. So you guys visit the Canadian website, and there's a lot of information there. And if I end up running into anything and I'm doing any lives, I will certainly share. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
The last thing we want to hear, people don't have anywhere to sleep, and and all that good stuff.
exactly.
All that stuff. Okay. So if I have any information, I'll certainly share. Let me see. Let me read the chat as I go along. I don't want nobody point to be missing out. Uh, Johnson and Johnson is coming out soon with an antidote of their own, claim to be 75% effective. Oh, really?
75.
With an antidote? Ah, I like to hear that. Sarah says, focusing on the negative doesn't help. Yes, accept what has happened, but training
Yeah.
your mind on just negative is unhealthy. I'm just saying, ignore the bad grief, what you need to do, but don't stay. I'm not saying ignore the bad grief, what you need to do, but don't stay there. Okay. Jobs Samantha said jobs are there if you are willing to do them. Yeah, there are jobs out there for sure. I agree with Samantha there. The vaccine is proven not to be effective. And this is very interesting. Who is saying this? I want to, my man loves me. I want you to elaborate on that. And that's why some of these comments, I wish some people would not be afraid to come up on the screen. And because when you make a comment like that and say the vaccine is proven not to be effective, you got to make sure you have data to back that up. Okay.
Yeah, let them come on, man,
Yeah.
and
So, I mean, if you can, don't be afraid. We're not going to bite. You know what I'm saying? Jeffrey don't bite. I don't bite. We only bite food. It's not preventing. The vaccine isn't curing COVID. So what's the point? Miss Maxwell say you can move in with me. If you're homeless, I don't mind. Miss Maxwell, yeah, people can move in with you. Wow, nice. Well, you must have a mansion over there. Yeah, a lot of that's a very that's a that statement that means jobs are out there. Well, I mean, there are a lot of places that's not hiring, of course, and there's other jobs that people are obviously hiring and stuff like that. So if you can, sometimes you may not get the job that you want, but I mean, listen, man, at this point, do some stuff that you would normally do just to make sure you and your family are getting by, getting through this pandemic for sure. All right. The virus is mutating. It's no wonder it's ineffective. Okay. Maybe the virus has been around for what, approximately a year now. Some people may be immune to this by now. That's how our body is even made up like that. Over time, it's a virus where our body get immune to certain things. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I am gainfully employed. I have no need to be housed anywhere. Childcare is considered essential. Lots of families are looking for assistance, especially since there's children at home. That's the truth. And I think Miss Maxwell, I'm assuming you work in childcare. Like if people are working from home, they still need people to take care of their children because try working on your computer and a child is crying and all that stuff. So you still need, you know what I mean? You still need to be treated working from home as if you're actually at the office. For sure. Okay, so you can back it up. I have data and statistics. That's why I say if you have data and statistics and you're making comment like that, then you gotta back it up, girl.
Mm.
You know, gotta back it up. Most new jobs are at minimum wage, and you can't work if you get benefits. Okay. Yes, the data will be loved. We should share. If you have evidence to share, please share, for sure. At the end of the day, we're going through rough times. I mean, a lot of people is gonna. Everybody has their opinion. You know, it's a free world. But no matter what you do, guys, please be safe. Let's common sense prevail. Like I was telling someone, even though I have my personal opinion, I'm not gonna expose my kids to certain things. You understand? That's my personal opinion, right? So you let common sense prevail, guys. You know what I'm saying? Utilize some of the protocols. I'm not. Some people saying the mask is not preventing you from getting COVID. Some people saying it's actually airborne. So, but hey, I think the mask helps. It may not only be from COVID. I mean, some people having mask on, you may preventing some bad breath. You don't have to take it.
but Prince, can I now that you mentioned mask, I would like to Javin, I would like to share some comments and some advice to people who wear masks.
Yes, go ahead.
So I believe mask is important, and and research has shown that it helps to prevent COVID. But I think what a lot of people are doing, they're not paying attention. Just wearing masks just provides a false sense of security, because people figure as long as they have a mask and they walk into a store or somewhere, that's the only important thing. No, that's not the only important thing. You're gonna touch the door handle, you're gonna touch surfaces, and then you're gonna take up your phone. While you're wearing your mask, you're doing all this stuff. You're touching this, touching that, and playing with your phone, and taking your phone and putting it next to your face, and you're not paying attention. You're not cleaning your hands. So what I'm saying, wearing mask is just one of the precautions. You have to also incorporate mask wearing with cleaning your hands. Avoid the use of your cell phone, because that's the easiest thing that you can pass on the virus, touching your face or whatever, your eyes. So people need to realize that these are some of the measures that you have to go that have to go hand in hand. And don't just wear a mask and think, okay, I'm wearing a mask and I'm secured.
And it's something we should have already been practicing from when we were kids, is like washing our hands and on a frequent basis. You know what I mean? So that's one thing that should have been an easy reminder that we should have always been washing our hands anyways.
Of course, because I just read a story that the flu is at minimum, at the lowest it's ever And
Hmm.
and you know why? All because of cleanliness and washing
That's
hands.
right. That's right.
Before, I used to probably get flu almost every year because who cares? You touch every door, you open anywhere you go, you touch surfaces, you never wash your hands, right?
Hmm.
But now everybody's doing that. That's why people are hardly getting flu now.
Yeah,
So at
and
least the cleanliness part.
I think another thing we don't even take to consider, especially people who have kids. When
Yeah.
you have kids, you ever watch kids in daycare? They
Yeah,
sneak
yeah.
up on everybody and stuff like that. That's where the most germs and viruses being
Yes,
carried around.
yes, yes.
And they come, they see mommy and daddy. Hey, hi, they come to mommy and daddy. You just hug a bunch. You love your kids for sure, but you just hug on a bunch of germs and stuff like that.
Yep. Yes, that's true. But no, that has minimized now, right?
Yeah, it has minimum. Yeah, it has for sure.
Yeah. So physical distancing help also.
Mhm.
The 6 feet apart,
But
not 6 feet
you know,
under. Six,
it helps, but I don't think that's one way we want to live. 6 feet apart. You know what I mean? The way how God created the humans is for us to kind of build a community, and hugging, kissing is a normal thing. Having conversations. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that social interaction is definitely something that I missed, as I mentioned before.
Yeah.
I'm not used to saying that distance. It's
Mhm.
it's kind of difficult. It's like everybody's foreigner now.
I know for sure.
Yeah,
It's crazy, man.
but it's
Yeah.
a new norm, eh? It's a new
Hmm?
norm.
It's a
That
new
will be the new
norm.
norm.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think stuff would get back to, certain normality that we're accustomed to, but hey, it's a new norm, as you say, new norm for sure.
Yeah, man.
That is crazy. Oh man. Oh, did I miss? Let me see if I missed any other thing. There are options of doing something with your own skill, creating your own business. And yes, Sarah, that's something we spoke about a little bit earlier. That this is a time for us to expand our mind. You understand? It's an opportunity for us to sometimes, even for some people who are accustomed to go to an 8 to 5, it's an opportunity for you now to kind of expand your mind and become an entrepreneur, become that business owner that you always wanted to be. You understand? So hey, it's the opportunity is there, man, just for us to kind of capitalize, and we can't always look at things as just the negative. Sometimes instead of looking at the glass half empty, how about looking at the glass half full? Sometimes, you know. So those are things for sure that we can capitalize on.
I
Uh,
I just I just
mhm.
want to share that information I was telling you about with Enbridge Gas.
Yeah.
I just found it where, like, if you have a barber shop or a small business, Enbridge is it says Enbridge is providing a one-time payment of $1,500 to
Hmm.
qualified to qualifying small business or registered charity customers to help them pay their energy bill since COVID-19 began.
So is that one time for the year?
Yes, but you have to be behind. Like if you have a small business and you miss your gas bill for a few months or whatever, they're gonna give you $1,500. If you go to enbridge.com site,
Hmm.
so maybe it's those guys, those online who have a small business, that's something they couldn't think about too.
And
To
these are for obviously people in Canada. I know everybody here is not in Canada. Some people is in New York and stuff like that.
yeah, that's in Canada, yeah.
So
Well, the other
these
countries
are for
might have
us
them.
Canadians. Jeffrey,
Yep.
question for you. Do you think this is a perfect opportunity? We always talk about, and we both have biblical backgrounds and stuff like that because we both are Christians. Do you think, we always talk about that one government, one currency and stuff like that? Do you think it's a perfect opportunity where this something that could be introduced?
Well, we have already started that kind of process
Mm-hmm.
um, with the whole world of digitalization now. Anything is possible
Yeah,
because um, right now, when I walk around, I don't. For example, people hardly carry cash now,
yeah, that's true.
and then we know they have the cryptocurrency. They have a lot of different. Everything is e-payment now, electronic payments.
Mm-hmm.
I think eventually there will be. I still believe there'll be one currency.
Yeah.
I don't know about one government. I'm not so sure about one government, but I would more believe that it will be more like one system of payment or one currency based on what we see and happen now with the whole digital technology.
Hmm.
And nobody will be. Maybe we don't need any more printing of cash and money, right? Paper bills and so on.
Hmm. Are you into stuff like crypto and all those things?
No, man, I'm a risk averse person.
Hmm.
I don't buy stocks and bonds. I'm a GIC person.
Right.
I mean, and strangely, I'm a financial analyst, right, by profession, but I hate risk. I
This
hate to
is
say
the first financial analyst that don't even believe in stocks and all that stuff.
that.
He's a financial analyst by profession. You will think he will be the first to jump in this.
No, man, I
Well,
am.
well.
Yeah, I love safe investments, man. Like government bonds,
Mhm.
GICs. You know,
Mm. Sell a
yeah,
house here and there and those things, those kind of risk you're
yeah,
taking.
yeah. I don't. I don't. I am not. I don't buy stocks and cryptocurrencies and all these.
Mm.
You know. So
Well, okay, yeah. Back to so I mean, well, we're not gonna get away from the world because there's some things that the Bible states that we know for sure is gonna happen. Whether now, 10 years later from now, 20, 100 years, they're just gonna happen. There's nothing we can do to kind of change that. If the Bible says it's gonna happen, bro, it's gonna happen.
yep.
There's no debating that. There's nothing we can do to change the bottom line of that for sure. So there's certain things we know for sure will happen. Was NWO will be an OWG revelation to the what's NWO? These acronyms, you guys gotta get me up to speed with these acronyms, okay? New World Order, I'm thinking MWO2 and OWG will be what? Organized World what? So I'm getting the NWO is New World Order. What is OWG,
Of
Sarah?
old world something.
I don't know. Let's hear what it is. These acronyms. We just throw it out there and expect the geniuses to figure it out. Sarah is all the way in New York State.
Oh, one world government. Yeah.
One world government. Okay, who said that? Was that your daughter? Oh, I thought your daughter said that. I'm like, what? So one world government. Okay, thank you, Sarah. Google helps, man. Google helps. Google helps for sure, man. Google helps for sure. You see, guys, we get into a really nice conversation. I know the original, like I said, I just wanted to celebrate 21K. And this is a way of celebrating it. Like, we getting information that we probably did not have or we're not privy to. And sometimes just the fact that we can be here and have this conversation kind of ease our mind from thinking about and being stressed and all that. This is our way of our social gathering, you know what I'm saying? Because some of us have not had this kind of dialogue in a long time.
Yeah.
A long time. So this is a good way. Let's see what it's exactly why I believe it's happening. Scriptures manifested revelations. I hear you. I can't pronounce her name, man. Hannah Yakana. Jeez.
What? Maybe she has a short name.
She does, but she's just trying. That's one of her, I think, YouTube names.
We just call her Hannah.
It's one of those.
Hannah.
Hannah. We just call you Hannah. How about that? Miss Maxwell said, "Nice of you to entertain us, Jeff. Glad you joined the chat."
Yeah, thank you.
I told you, man. When Jeffrey come on, we're gonna talk, man. That's what Jeffrey does. That's what Jeffrey does,
Yeah.
What else you guys want to talk about? What else? What else? What do you guys been? What do you guys do? I know a lot of people has been complaining, Jeffrey, that they're not getting to work out because gym and stuff closes.
Oh, the gym. Yeah. That's a high risk.
But I'm from St. Vincent, man. When I was in St. Vincent, I was the most fittest, and I never enter a gym.
There are a lot of There are a lot of stuff you can buy, like you have those exercise bikes at home and those treadmills. You can invest in those, you know. I'll climb up the stairs maybe 20 times, walk around the neighborhood.
Hmm.
Those are exercise too, man. They're workouts too.
I know you can. There's so much stuff that you can do at home, man. Use your body weight to do a lot of things. A lot of something. I used to always say from the time I was a youth, gym is overrated.
Yep.
But at the same time, whatever works for you. To each his own, right? But gyms are really
Gavin,
overrated. Really overrated. You know.
Gavin, be careful.
Mm, mm. Yeah, for sure. I'm just listening to this message.
Yeah, there are a lot of exercises you can do at home, man. Find a lot of things to do. I think that the exercise bike is a good start. I mean, the stationary bike, that's good too.
But also one of the things sometimes, also what are we gonna what we gotta also it's very important that we watch what we eat, especially in this time we're locked up in the house.
Yep, yep, yep. That's
You
so
know what I
true.
mean? So we gotta be careful because some of us who didn't even have belly might have a belly. So, it's very important that we watch what we eat because we don't want to come out of this and then we are suffering from other stuff. Hypertension, high blood pressure. Well, the stress part of it we can get away from, I guess. But I mean, we gotta watch what we should have always been watching what we're eating, anyways.
Exactly.
You understand? It's very important that we do that.
What about the ice cream, man?
But you know what I mean? And we're not saying that you should not enjoy life because I have ice cream every once in a green moon. But I find I don't cut out some of the pop that we are drinking. Stuff like
Yeah, the
pop.
pop
We
is
should
bad,
not
yeah.
be drinking pops and those things. Like, drink a lot of water. Water is good for your skin. Believe it or not, the body is made up of what, 60 something, 66% water. So if it's made up of mostly water, just think about it. Common sense would say you give it back a lot of water, you help it to replenish itself. So it's very important that we drink water.
Yep.
Go for walks. We can still go outside the house and go for walks and go for jogs, as Miss Daly is saying. We can go for walks, go for jogs. You understand? Watch what we eat, man. I know we are under a lockdown, but they didn't stop us from go outside. It's not that
Exactly.
bad. You can go outside, put on your mask, go for a jog, go for a walk and stuff, get some fresh air. Don't just lock yourself up in the house and become okay, I'm not gonna say that word. You know what I'm saying? We want you to be around after all this is gone, man. We cannot do without you, okay? Believe it or not, people is very important to us. Very, very important. All right? So work out at home, beach body on demand. Like, you know what I mean? When all this is done, you guys should have your beach body going on. You know what I'm saying? It's just how it is. So health is very important. And I know we're trying not to get the virus, but don't stop yourself from getting the virus, but you're getting hypertension.
That's true. That's true.
You understand? Because we could be great in this area, which a lot of times we are. You understand? We are good at one things and we're dying of other things, high blood pressure and stuff like that. Like I find this, especially in the Christian community, they're good at studying the Bible and stuff like that, but they're not good at controlling what they eat. They're not good at watching their weight. They're not good at. I'm like, come on, why are we so unbalanced? So we gotta be able to live a balanced life. You understand? So
And the word is discipline. You have to be
that's right. You
disciplined.
gotta be very disciplined, of course. Gotta be very disciplined. I hear you, buddy, and I agree with you totally, yo. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeffrey's in the building, yo. Jeffrey Ledger. Jeffrey, listen, let me tell you guys. So Jeffrey teaches music. He's also a studio guy. If you guys want to learn to play keyboard, he can teach you that. You want to learn notes, you want to learn vocals and stuff like that, he can teach you parts and all that stuff. You know what I mean? We've been working together now, Jeffrey, for what, a few years now? You understand?
Yep.
Jeffrey, tell us about that project that you just introduced to the team the other day, a few weeks ago, a few months ago.
Oh yes. We formed a group called the Grace Project, and it's an idea that I conceptualized because I was kind of concerned and even now with COVID, it's more. It shows as if it's more important now.
Mm-hmm.
I always had have a heart to kind of help people who have medical issues, and people who have problems paying, like buying medicine, or if they have to do an operation, and they might be facing a life threatening disease.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I was looking for a way to try to assist these persons. Because sometimes you see got people send like GoFundMe requests and so on,
That's right.
and I was looking for a collaborative way I could use music and to collaborate with musicians
Mm-hmm.
and artists to pool their resources together, so that we can raise funds and make contribution towards these requests. So we came up with what we call a Grace Music Project, where we're gonna do like put music together. Like we're gonna use contributions from artists. Like a lot of people are songwriters, and they haven't had much success in the past. And like you might do a song and then it just landed on the shelf. It never
Mm-hmm.
got into Billboard. You might just hear it playing on the radio once or twice, and after that, the song will just die. So we just wanted to reuse some of these songs, put them together, make some compilation CDs, and sell these CDs collectively, and we could all this money will go towards a Grace project, along with like sale of T-shirts, and like after COVID we'll also do like concerts and events. So it's a collaborative effort among musicians to use music as a support for people who really need medical assistance, and I narrowed it down to medical for now, because you don't want to get into like every need that someone has. Eventually you will get into that later on, but just on that wavelength. So it's called the Grace Music Project. So I guess we'll stay tuned. Hopefully we're gonna launch it soon. We're gonna try relaunch of it soon, so people get to know more about it and contribute.
Okay.
Of course, you're part of the project as a drummer and as a songwriter, and I'm looking forward for any other songwriters and out there and artists, if they want to share their talents and pool their resources together
Yeah.
towards that project. That will be a very welcoming, thing. Yeah.
Yeah, so that in a nutshell, if there's any songwriters, anybody who want to be a part of this, songwriter, musician, you don't even have to, even if you can't sing and you can't write,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
still room for you. You can, you can. This project is really to help others, and Jeffrey had shared with me. This has been something that has been on his heart for a while, and then and projects like this has also helped him in the past. So he's basically, kind of giving back to the community, so to speak.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Someone say, I want to learn keyboard. Okay, so that's just to Jeffrey. Listen, if you guys make sure you message me. If you guys are, whether you're in Canada and you're somewhere part of the world, Jeffrey can be assistance to you. If you want to learn, you want to learn stuff like keyboard and stuff myself, you want to learn drums, we can send you material. So if after the chat you want to send me messages, you guys know how to find me, and I can I obviously get you in the right direction, whether to find Jeffrey, and he can obviously teach you what you want to learn, obviously for a small fee. Okay.
Yeah. And just to let the audience know that we are in fact developing the website to do online training. We have moved from the physical training, and so we'll be collaborate. Prince and I, along with some other musicians, will be collaborating to offer online classes. Prince will be teaching drums. I will be doing keyboards. We also have vocal training. We have some very skilled person who will be offering vocal training, and also bass guitar. So we have keyboards, bass, vocal training, and even for those of you who want to learn how to mix and master and record a song and those software, we can also offer us training online. So stay tuned.
We can teach you how to write songs. A lot of people think, writing depends on the level of writing you want to write, especially with songs and stuff like that. It takes a certain skill set. But at the same time, if you're a musical individual, it's not that hard as you think.
Yep.
And these are knowledge that we can actually pass on to you for sure. You
Yeah.
understand? Help you finish a song. Maybe you have a line or two and you don't know how to finish the song. That's where we come in. We can help you do that and help you produce it, help you get it out there into the into the YouTube or social media space. And you never know. You could be sitting on a next hit song. You just never know.
Exactly,
And we
exactly.
are there to help you for sure.
And just to steal some advertisement, maybe you can let the people know that they can visit twilightend.com and they will see some information about services and music services and
Mhm.
but as I said, we are developing it now. So
Okay, let me type that Twilight TWILIGHT.
TWY,
Oh, DWI.
no, TWY
Oh, TWI
LITE
LITE
NT
NT
.com.
.com.
twilightend.com. Yeah.
So that would be. Wait, aren't you missing an act in this?
Hold on, let me see. No,
Yeah.
that's a website. twilightend.com.
Yeah.
That's a website. They can
Oh,
go and
that's
see.
the website. Okay,
Yeah.
so I put it there, guys. And you guys, is it active right now, Jeffrey?
Yes, it's active.
So
So
you
yeah,
guys can go on there, and you guys obviously once you're on there, you can shoot messages to Jeffrey also directly, and you would
yeah,
not have to use me as a conduit or a third party to get to Jeffrey. You can shoot him directly, and he will respond for sure. All right. Thank you, Jeffrey, for that update. That's
yeah.
information we really needed to.
Thanks for the opportunity to get some free advertisement too.
We don't know if it's free. I will probably might send you a bill in the
Until I get the bill.
Until you get your bill, it's free. Yeah, Jeffrey, that's why Jeffrey's also originally from St. Vincent, man, and this is I didn't know Jeffrey from St. Vincent, but we met here, and our spirit kind of intertwined. Like there's some guys that there's some individuals that you meet, and sometimes it doesn't take long for you and them to click, so to speak. You understand?
Yep.
And
Yep.
very respectful young man, of course, and anywhere I go, I also speak highly of Jeffrey. I'm saying that because in these countries, man, not many people can do as much as you do and stay humble. You understand?
Yep.
A lot of people, as soon as they can crack an egg, they believe that they are the it factor. They may not be able to fry the egg, just crack the egg, and they believe. You understand? So Jeffrey, man, I mean, you know how I feel about you. We've been working together for a while, and we appreciate you and your family, of course.
Yep.
I know the wifey for a little bit longer than you do, but
yeah, that's true. That's true.
but we at TPN for sure appreciate you and your family for sure.
Yeah, and we, and just to let the audience know too that Prince is a very from with working with him, he's a very loyal and committed person, and he's always, he's a music enthusiast. He's a show guy. He's a jovial guy. He makes you laugh, but it's fun to work with, and he's a great person. I always tell my other folks he's very loyal, and whenever we have something, he's always, as long as he can, he will be there, and that's what we need. There's a famous saying that I always use. I always say, in life, attitude is altitude. Once you have the right attitude in life, you're gonna reach somewhere. You're gonna get high.
Yeah, for sure.
Attitude is altitude, and then sometimes we wonder. Some people, like, they become singers, they're musicians, but they never get anywhere. Right? Ask yourself the question, because they probably don't have the right attitude. They're not humble. As you said, so we have to be mindful of these things and try to work with people who have the right attitude. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. All right. So that's one thing we promote, man. No matter how skilled you are, man, once you have the right attitude, sometimes they say that they say that your gift will make room for you, but that gift with the right attitude will give you altitude, basically.
Yep, altitude.
The right places, man. Once you have, it's one thing to be skilled and gifted, man, but when you have the right attitude to go with that, whoo, and beyond the skies is the limits, man.
That's the difference. That's a difference. That's the difference. Yeah.
Makes a big difference, man. So if you think you're skilled and you're at somewhere right now, just add a good attitude to that, and you will see.
Exactly.
Add some good attitude to that, man. You mix that with some good attitude, whoo, man. Oh wow. So that's how it is, man. But hey, guys, man, listen. We've been on here. Let me see how long our chat has been so far. I've been on it since 7:05. So, whoo, I have not. That's a long, almost 2 hours. Yeah. But what I'm trying to do is, I used to do a lot of lives, Jeffrey,
Yep.
especially when I just started, when I just started the YouTube, when I just started YouTube, I used to do a lot of lives, a lot. Like, especially there was a time where I had walked away from the office, so I had a lot of time on my hands. So I was doing live like on a daily basis, and I
Yeah.
mean, those lives have also helped me obviously reach where I'm at today. But I couldn't do this without people in a whole. Tell you the truth.
Yeah, the people are the stars, yeah.
When you're, and I always tell musicians, I tell artists, you know what I mean, most of the things that we are doing, we cannot do it without people. People are so important to us. You
Yep.
understand? Just like I tell politicians that too. Politicians, they can't go as far, they can't go nowhere without us.
Yep. Yep.
You need people to vote for you. So the same goes for artists and the songwriters and the musicians and stuff like that. Be careful the way you treat people, man, because those are the same people gonna take you to your next level.
Yes,
If you're a
yes.
musician, your songwriter, your artist, you need people to come to your concerts. If you
Yep.
don't treat people the right way, who's gonna come to your shows?
Yep. Audience matters, man. Know your
Audience,
audience and love your
oh,
audience.
man. You understand? So you need people. I'm celebrating 21K, and that's 21,000 people. And that's not AI or
That's huge, man.
that's actually people subscribing to my channel. So somebody out there like what I'm doing, and they're subscribing. You
And pretty
understand?
soon it'll be 21 million.
You understand? And that's we're aiming for millions. You understand? So, you know what I mean? I want to thank everybody, even everybody in this chat, man. You may not have been here, you may not have known me forever. I mean, I've been doing this channel for almost 2 years now. You may not know me for that longer length of time, but I still appreciate you. The fact that you are here, I appreciate you. You understand? There's some people who has been with me from day one, and I always acknowledge them when I can. Some people who started out with me, like the Carly Rose, the Stacy and Jay, you know what I mean, the Jermaine Collins of the world and stuff like that.
Yep.
Those people have been there for day one, and I remember when they were encouraging me when I was not even 1,000 subscribers yet.
Mhm.
You understand? And so to be here at 21K almost 2 years later, man, it's been a ride, and it's been a ride, a really good ride for sure. And we're
Yep.
gonna continue to do this, y'all. And
Yep.
this platform is here. Any way I can, anything I can do. If you want to open a YouTube channel and you want help, I'm here to help you. You understand? I can give you the knowledge that I have. I don't know it all, but what I know, I can pass it on to you. I can tell you not to make the same some of the mistakes that I've made in the past.
Yep.
You understand? So, you know what I mean? Obviously, I've learned a few things, a few tricks on the way, and I'm willing to give that to you. And, you know, you want to start your own channel and stuff. And surpass me. I don't care. You start surpass me. I don't care. I'll be the first to be a cheerleader, man. I'll be clapping you. You understand? And that's the thing about teachers, man. It's not the thing about teachers, we're not afraid of people surpassing us. You understand? As a matter of fact, we feel good when we teach you one thing and you can take it and extend on it and go further than us. We feel really proud of you. You understand? So that be music, YouTube, whatever, social media. You guys can ask me anything, man. I'm here to encourage y'all.
Yeah, that's great. Entertainment is, Prince the, we should add that to your name, Prince the Entertainer.
Prince, I think I have too many names already, man.
Because you're our cousin, you're our brother, you're this, so add that word, the entertainer too. Like in the introduction.
Oh yeah, I know. It's your listen, man. This is one of, you know what? There's some things that comes kind of natural to some people.
Yeah.
Some, you know what I mean? And these are one of the things that really, these things that come natural to me. But at the same time, it comes natural. I still try my best to kind of work on certain skill sets so I can be better at it.
Of course, of course.
And believe it or not, when I was a younger lad, I was very shy. So
you were? I didn't get an impression.
Oh yeah, I was a very shy dude, man. I was a very shy dude, but you know,
we just did something. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no problem. Over time, y'all. Sarah say congratulations again. Good night to you, Jeffrey, and everyone. Love you guys. Thanks, Jeffrey, for guts to go on the screen. Yeah, Sarah is saying thank you, Jeffrey, for having the guts to go on screen.
I know, I know. It's my. I'm not used to it, but you have these are things because of the new digital era. These are things you have to get used to now, right?
Yeah, and this is an opportunity. Like I always say, like I don't take things for granted. This is a way for you to sharpen your skills, even though you just start. Because if you're
Exactly.
gonna be doing it on a regular basis, hey, this is a step in the right direction. You got to feel,
Yep.
you got to feel of it, right? The-
Exactly. Because I was like you. I was I mean, kind of not too confident and on the screen too. So
Mhm.
I'm happy that I'm able to get used to this also.
Oh yeah, for sure. No problem. Who is back here? My man. Oh, Tony is back. My man loves me. Tony said. Tony said, "Her man used to love her, doesn't love her anymore."
Exactly. I could understand how you feel. Like
Mhm.
you're missing a choir. I was telling Prince the other day, sometimes I'm in the house and I'm looking at all my keyboards and it's like I'm going like crazy. You
Um,
know? It's hard, eh?
it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's just this week, Jeffrey. I actually went in the studio and kind of set up my drum set, my electrical kit. I have other two other kits. Obviously, I
Mm.
can't use here because this is not a house. It's an apartment,
Yeah.
right? But yeah, that's why man. I'm not accustomed to be off stage.
Exactly, exactly. It's
The
hard,
last time
man.
I was on stage was New Year's. So now it's almost in the second month of we're in the second month for the year, and I haven't been on stage since. So this is a new terrain for me, man. I'm not accustomed to this. So I understand how you feel. But at the same time, as we were saying before, if you love to sing, this is a good time to sharpen up on your skills. Singing is one of
Exactly.
the things that you don't need to go anywhere to practice. You can practice at home. And if you're a singer, I always say every singer should at least write a song.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
and you should
I
at
agree.
least write a song. Don't just be singing other covers. People's
Yep.
covers all the time.
Yep.
God make you with originality. Some of you are too educated not to be a writer.
Exactly.
Too musically gifted not to be writing a song or two. I'm not telling you you're gonna write a song every day, but at least, man, you can't go your whole career and not write a song. So this is an opportunity to sharpen up on those writing skills, man. And we are here to help you.
And Prince, you never know. You could probably do some auditions and get some of those singers to sing, to just come in the chat and do a song for us sometimes.
Hey, come up on lives and listen, man. We can make this thing. You know, what I mean, we can
Yeah.
listen. We can start out by doing this thing. It could be once a week. You know, we
Yeah.
live for that stuff like that. You understand? It doesn't have to be every day. You understand? We are home now, and we can capitalize on certain things. The one of the way how I started my YouTube channel is because I was home. I walk away from my office job and I decided, you know what, let me start my YouTube channel. And that was about 2 years ago. Before I went away from the office, and then I obviously go back into the office probably like a year later. But it was always like, hey, you're not doing certain things, so let's do something else. Don't just sit down and do nothing. You
Yep.
understand?
So,
Uh,
so, so the person said, "What's up? My man loves me. One can sing.
oh
He loves
no,
to
that's
sing.
the name. That's her YouTube name. She said, "Oh, you sing 24/7." Okay, yeah,
Can
we
she sing a song? Let her log on and sing a song for us."
she's shy, man. I do write my own songs, husband. Hey, listen, as long as you're writing, that's great. I'm just saying, I'm not bashing you. I'm just saying, in generally speaking, that if you are a person that sings all the time, you should at least try to write.
Yeah.
Okay? So just an encouragement. It's not a bashing, it's just an encouragement. All right. So next time we are on live, if you're afraid to sing now, next time we are on live, you can come on and just sing a song. You know what I mean? Nobody, don't be afraid of. If you sing all the time, I mean you're accustomed to be. You're singing quiet. You're accustomed to be on stage all the time. What are you afraid of faces?
Exactly.
You know, if someone said, if I'm somewhere and there's a drum set and someone said, Prince, play drums, I'm not gonna be like, I'm shy. I just gonna play something. You know. So Now we know that you do write your own songs. We're expecting to hear something out. If you haven't had anything out yet, we have an expectancy of hearing something coming from your camp. We
Yep.
are expecting. You have that baby you're carrying. Okay, it's about time. You can't carry a baby for more than 9 months. Come on, it's about time. What? Come on, you should come up on here right now and sing us a song. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid at all. You can't handle it? What do you mean I can't? Really now? I'm a musician and I can handle. If you say you sing 24/7, which means you're already at a certain level of singing already. So I believe right now that you can sing. If you sing 24/7, you know what 24/7 means? 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. I'm expecting to hear something from you sooner or later. Sooner than later.
Yeah, we'll hold on to a word.
Oh yeah, we are holding you to your word, okay? And thanks for letting us know that your man loves you.
That's good to know.
I mean,
Sending a message.
That's a good thing to know, man.
That's a good message to send out there.
I know. What are you trying to tell me? She's sending underlining messages, Jeffrey.
I know.
Oh man.
I have to change my name to My Wife Loves Me.
Oh, true. Now, once you do that, Jeffrey, she will let you do lives every day. She'll be like, "Hey, honey, you're not doing any live today."
That's true.
Get on the live with Prince, man. Come on. Oh gosh, that is funny, y'all. Oh man. Well, hey, this live is coming down to an end. I think 2 hours is a good joint.
Yep.
I didn't plan to stay here that long. Sarah, thank you for the donation. Sarah donated $20 to my channel, and that's very much appreciative of Sarah. Let me take a picture of that. I gotta save these in the archives. Take a picture of that, y'all. Let me send this in the chat, Jeffrey.
Yep.
So they know that we were no jokes today. We were online. They missed out. Why someone have to call me the same time? Jeffrey, how did you know that I'm online? Did you get a pop-up or I sent it in the chat?
Yeah. I went into the chat. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you got a thing on your screen.
Sometimes I do see it when I scroll along on the top of my phone. Sometimes I see like who's live and so on.
Yeah. That's me. I sent it in the chat there.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean,
for sure, man. It was we did an hour and 50 minutes. Wow. But I know Jeffrey came a little bit later. Well, you just came a few minutes later anyways.
Yep.
So that's good for sure. Well, we will do this again for sure, man.
Yeah.
And once you're on here, just always reiterate that Grace Project so people are aware, because you never know who is watching and who is listening. Somebody might be watching and they're like, "Oh yeah, he's doing such a project. Let me donate $1,000, $2,000." You just never know.
For sure.
You just never know, right? So that's something. Your screen froze, Jeffrey.
My I don't know why. Maybe my internet connection.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
Well, let me see. Let me see here. Oh, she just sent me something, Jeffrey,
Uh-huh.
in the choir. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear, but let me know if gonna be able to hear. Are you hearing?
Yes, I'm hearing. Is she in Canada?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm hearing that sweet voice. That's her. Yes, I'm seeing her.
That was nice, actually.
Yep, it's very nice. Melodious.
That's nice. I'm hearing the harmony. I'm hearing the melody.
Yep.
I'm hearing that
Sounds nice.
one voice. It's good stuff. Good stuff, man. I'm proud of you.
Yep. Bravo.
I know. Bravo. Encore. Encore. That's very nice. Very, very nice. Love it. Love it. You see what it takes for her to send me? Thing is now she would not send me a song. Now look at what it takes. I had to go and call her out live on here for her to send me.
Next time she should send us a solo.
I know. Next time we are calling out a solo. We want to hear you. But that's good stuff, man. That's how you do it. You know, we love it. We love it. You know, can't be shy as an artist, you know.
Yep.
You should be ready. You never know where you are and you never know who is there to listen, you know. So can't be afraid, man.
Yep.
It's like when I'm in the States, you know, like people is just like it's like they treat singing like food. They're ready to sing like they're like it's crazy. They can't do anything. You'll see someone walking down the street with their pants swagging. that person is one of the biggest singers, and they're just swagging their pants and look like they can't even do anything. And they open their mouth, and you're like, "What in the world? What's going on?"
Yeah.
Man, these in the States, man, it's another different story, man. Depends on where you are. You'd be surprised, man. Everybody sings. Grandma sings, grandpa sings, mommy, daddy, grandchildren. Everybody sings. Even the dog sings. Everybody sings, y'all. She said I'll send you one. Okay. Send me a solo, yeah. You know, don't be afraid. Nobody bites here. Nobody bites at all. That's how it is. All right, Jay. This is it was good for us to be here. We do 2 hours.
Yep. Great. Thanks.
Thank you very much. My man loves me for hanging on to the end. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's like Jacob, you would not let go until we bless you, huh?
Yeah, thanks everyone, and thank you, Prince, and we'll definitely chat again.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. No matter what you guys are doing, man. Most importantly, stay safe, man. It's your
Yep.
boy, it's your cousin, it's your nephew, yo, coming at you, yo. See ya. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, y'all. We out of here.
Hello.
See you.
Hello. Bye.